For this part of the live stream video is now being resumed and restart on the set. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. So let's get ready to try this again and start for round 2 in the first season of the 2023/24 exhibition series to the GTWS Manufacturers Cup on Gran Turismo 7. There's going to be having some unexpected changes throughout each part of the car classes is now being part on different separate of the league. For the GT3 and GT2 leagues, we had to go for the Group 4 category in 15 laps by the number of players up to 16, while the GT1 league is about to go challenging by endurance in 34 laps. But it's going to have to be longer, challenging, and more endurance. But I just already got a bit more covered up on the previous live stream video until this part of the lobby glitch is now being happened, so I'll have to be exit out, and having one chew affected of my driver ratings will go decrease on the effect. So at the time, because every part of the season, suspension and brake balance are now being partially allowed during the part of the season in every 5 rounds, and there's going to be having some mid-speed on the BOP/tuning prohibited is about to be checked. Race and penalty settings are about to be going much more different when you're being part onto the GT3 and GT2 will be set to be on the light, and for the heavy for the GT1 league. Differences and perspective to see how the differences will be made to do it to have one part of the lobby session. So I have to get ready, and I'll have to try this again after the previous live stream video turns out to have an impatient delay. So gonna have to get ready to roll, and I'll have to try this again and get practice to do it much more better at it to see how longer it takes to have this update. We might need to get under control until it's going back to normal. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and resume the practice before we will try this again. Let's begin and resume. So I just really knew that this may be happening since the launch of the update before at the end of September. Well, somehow I was about to get ready because that part of the bug glitch is now jumping in to have this part of the problem. Well, apparently because I just feel a bit more impatient because I'm gonna have to exit out and get back in the game before it'll have to go for having a second chance. For every Saturday and every 2 weeks for the Manufacturers Cup is going to be putting up to have my deadline on to race entry for tonight's competition. So that's how I've just been planning to do this all the time, and every day for having 1 weekend for the competition. So I had to get practice and go at it to have one part of the role respective. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Racing soft tires only is all I need for the recommend. But I'll have to keep a good watchful eye out if anything happens, because blurry part does not count to have this content video is absolutely to be having a glitch. But I might have to be preferred to have a better picture, and video quality is going to be a bit more response from 60 frames per second into reduced by having a regular 30 frames per second. But this part of the live stream video is going to have to do a perfect picture for having a one encore content later on to have a set of the schedule to be having a major video-a-thon. So that's how I had to go on range duration between by December 2023 by the late and earlier in January 2024 for only one part of the month. So that's how 2023/24 for this part is going to be quite taking some development for my own. and even of course to have some other kinds of development changes for myself as I have to go down and do some major progress, so I had to keep a good patience to do some export on one part of the video for only a day only. So in about 9 minutes, 12 seconds until the new fresh matchmaking will go back to be on the reset. But I just really want to have that race to go perfect. I just really don't want to do a miss out the same thing. Okay, that's doing well onto the blind corner in sector 3. Gonna stay on track, go down on the corkscrew chicane. Very check and very more lighter. So hang on folks, I'm gonna have to pause this, so I had to keep the tabs to be on hold whenever I had to keep a good live stream on surveillance. So I'll have to do it quick and get back on practice. Okay, here's the 611 folks. Every part of the strategy on corners is going to be very more difficult to be facing with some tougher opponents during an official online tournament. Say some other tough racers might be going toughened up by any other amateur racers who really want to get over onto the top. But better watch yourself, because the chicane of death is going to be on the reverse direction on the approach. So you might gonna have to stay on concentration to avoid any further mistake. That's how the chicane of death is going to be a bit of hurt for all of us, that we might need to be extreme exercise caution. So I had to get my time to go adjusted by update. Corner by corner, elevation by straightaway is all I need to go a bit more faster and do some main time of the improvement. Okay, that's a good one. Follow yellow highlight, and then next to line on hairpin blind corner. Solid touch on the apex. Go final corner. New lap on number 3. So you see that, folks? This brings us to have the exact element when you're on the lap time challenge for the Group 3 category. But it all makes sense, because every part on each lap time challenges is going to be putting up to have an invalid time is going to be a bit more impossible. Just like the Gran Turismo movie to the Nissan GT-Nismo GT3 2018 at Red Bull Ring, but it'll have to be more different and challenges throughout each part of the car classes. So you might gonna have to practice and do some more line to go corner by corner. We'll do the perfection like this if I really might need to get up straight forward onto the yellow highlight. Okay, let's braking. Steady right and go quick steady left. Okay, there we go. 1.2 seconds. Go for sector 3. A bit more far close. Gonna do it. One passing highlight check. And then going all the line. Not even close. Just going to push hard and steady on hairpin 1. Chicane dead incoming. Very good dodge. 1 passing through. Okay, very good. One tough effort to have 1 ghost car for myself will have enough time to stay on track. Okay, too much. Gonna have to take right corner to regain some agility. Three minutes left. Okay, gonna have to do brake balance control to be on current position. One race does count. 1 entry point is all I need to do it. Alright, there we go. 0.6 seconds is all I need. 5th lap is almost there at the end until the deadline on lap number 6 will be ready to go on the point race entry for having a join-in session lobby. Okay, gonna get back up in 0.5. That's good. Go by the increase. Okay, not bad. Almost very good to have 1 minute and 47.614 seconds. So in about 35 seconds until the lobby is about to be ready to open soon. So keep that in mind, folks. This will have to take one hard further approach to face the chicane of death is going to be a very more impossible moment. So you might gonna have to keep a good wide open that you might need to do some tuning on suspension and use where the brake balance is always meant to be helpful. But the perks is now yet to be putting up for myself as I have to go down in about 6 seconds until matchmaking will start. Alright, here we go. Let's find out and see how the servers will have to give a good response. Just gonna have to have faith and see how it turns out. Okay, 15 of them, including myself, is already in. Looks like Toyota, Nissan, McLaren, Jaguar, Dodge, Porsche, Suzuki, Ferrari, and a Volkswagen. Alright, sounds good. And the gang's all here to go all in. Gonna have to take a few seconds until the track will be prepared. So everything's all check. Gonna have to be ready because I'm always in it and join in for having a good race competition for having my return due to my absence. So let's get it on. Just only for 12, so it'll have to go additionally to be adding up by 2 more. Okay, so that's 15 is now ready to join, then let's go. Short seconds before the warm-up ends. But I'll have to go first, so I just wanted to let you guys know, and the audience, that this part of the live stream is currently to go on a set, is I really might need to go map out with brainstorming strategy. Okay, warm-up complete. Then let's see how it happens. Just give me some good luck, because respawn is my best luck of choice. This is it. Just gonna have to have faith if I really need to take some time to go exit out. Otherwise, it'll have to go on unofficial race to be on the lobby. Okay, I guess not this again. come on. Not this same problem again. This whole race is completely blown to pieces. Folks, I guess this is not good. Not very good at all, but I am so very frustrated. I guess that causes my tonight's competition is going to be a one outrage moment. So that's the second time in a row for tonight's race because I was about to get ready until this whole server issue is having a much bug problem. So I guess that might be considered this to have round 2 for the first season of the GTWS Manufacturers Cup is now going cancelled as I had to be set to be having 2 rounds to be going unofficial as I'm about to be playing for myself. Great. The United Defensive Reformation Service Committee is not going to be hearing about this. This could get frustration turns into outrage because of the bug server that needs to be fixed. So not cool. So not cool at all. I guess I'll have to cancel this one for the second time and then I'll have to try to come up something to do a better thing to do before October is coming up by tomorrow. So well, guess this is going to be a one tough pain of the live stream that I just really want to be prepared. Well, glad that you enjoyed, so thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you guys next time on GT7.